as you can see, I'm at the National Hospital to actually sympathize with our workers that were attacked by Ngige thugs while on the picketing line. We have been having a running battle with Ngige, and therefore it was a decision of our National Delegate Conference and also a decision of the National Executive Council meeting of NUPENC to actually protest the non-inauguration of these two important labor market institutions, the National Labour Advisory Council and the one that Nigerians are already aware of, the Board of National Social Insurance Trust Fund. He has continued to manage our fund as a sole administrator for the past 3 years, and every attempt to get that board inaugurated have actually failed on deaf ear. So this morning, Nigerian workers, we have the mandate of our organ to go and do picketing, both in his office, because he's a public office holder, and therefore both his office and residents belong to the public, and he's holding public office in public trust. But we are surprised, while those workers were very peaceful, harmless workers, he then mobilized thugs with all manner of weapons and attacked those workers, and in the process, about 9 were injured, and they are receiving treatment here. The police commissioner have seen them, the DSS have confirmed. We have also gotten the picture of all the thugs, and therefore we have demanded that justice should be done. They should be arrested because we cannot descend so low. In an industrial relation issue, it has never happened in the history of Nigeria because democracy is about freedom. Democracy is what we fought for. In democracy is about every citizen to be able to exercise his rights, and therefore the right to peaceful assembly is a fundamental human right that nobody can actually take it away from Nigerian workers. So it's really unfortunate that a minister of labor that is supposed to protect workers is now the one attacking workers. So we have called already for our national central working committee tomorrow to review the situation and take appropriate position, and we demand that this action, Mr. President should act immediately to look at what has happened, particularly the attack on workers, because those workers are citizens of our country. We demand what is right for our system. We can demand that the system should work for the people, not the way he has actually worked in more than 1 year as a sole administrator, misappropriating and managing our fund. That cannot actually be allowed if we are to fight corruption, and if fight against corruption should actually make sense to all of us. So clearly that is why we are here.
The police so far
we informed them. They are here, they saw the wounded. They are taking their statement. We have given them the pictures of the thugs because luckily all the media houses were there, so they captured the thugs. And therefore we thought that there should be justice and fairness. Now, since the topmost echelon, particularly the FCT police commissioner is here, the DSS, they were here, we expect that justice should be done. But in any case, if justice is not done, he has no monopoly of violence. You know also that we have unions that can match him if it's about bringing about talks. We have road transport, we have maritime, they have all those people. But we went peacefully because we don't want breakdown of law and order. We want, because we thought the man is civil. But in this case, I think he's not civil. It's not that we don't have enough workers, but we went with good numbers so that symbolically to express our view and position, so that our view can be understood by Nigerians. That's the symbolism. But not that we don't have workers. We can mobilize enough workers. The tax he can pay to attack us. Certainly he cannot pay more than 500. But you know Nigerian workers, how many? We have 6 million workers. NLC alone have 6 million workers. So clearly speaking, this is something that is, I think, is most unfortunate. It has tell us the level of decay and the level of how people have descended so low. And I think my advice to Mr. President is also that when appointing ministers of labor, he should know that outside the issue of money, finance, the next most important ministry is actually Ministry of Labor. We have never had such a situation in the many years of NLC where somebody will descend so low to attack workers. Clearly, we should have people that understand industrial relations. And I think we have seen in the past that lawyers have done extremely well in managing industrial relation issues than people that you just bring them from without any background that is known and then impose them on workers, and they are called ministers of labor. Certainly, I think that is why you have seen that in the past 4 years, it has been one conflict after the other. In all industries, no conflicts have been resolved successfully. From one industry to another, it has been conflict. From health, education, from education, you went to manufacturing. Everywhere is just industrial relation challenge. I think it's because of the fact that the man has no grip of those issues, because those are issues ordinarily will have been invited to look at it on the round table. We present our facts. But because he's an interested party, and because also he wants to perpetrate himself as sole administrator to continue to manage our money as social insurance trust fund, and also continue to run industrial relation issue on an ad hoc basis, that's why he refused to inaugurate the board of National Labour Advisory Council. No government have stayed 4 years without inaugurating the National Labour Advisory Council, because the provision of ILO Convention 144 on tripartite consultation is very key to the issue of industrial peace and harmony. And therefore, in conformity with that law, we are supposed to have the National Labour Advisory Council in place. That he has refused, because he wants to claim that he's working, but clearly he's not working. He's just causing confusion, and every day Labour had to be on the street and to challenge all of this. That is not good, and that is why we are saying that we must actually protest all of those things. So clearly this is where we are, and I think sufficiently media have captured what has happened. I know that in a moment he will go to do propaganda, but I think those agencies can actually report verbatim what has happened, because we are not new to his propaganda, including trying to bend the truth. But in this case, I think many Nigerians are aware that we have engaged him on this issue severally, and therefore after our meeting tomorrow, we'll also tell Nigerians the next line of action. But we cannot be intimidated. The truth is that we cannot be intimidated. We are already on the ground. If you are on the ground, are you afraid of falling? No. Workers are not afraid of falling because they are already on the ground. That's the truth of it. And therefore, if that is the truth, he cannot intimidate us. We are going to look at those issues and we'll take decision appropriately.
Thank you so much.
It's a peaceful one. It was a peaceful one. You know, picketing. Peaceful picketing. Yeah, it was peaceful. Nothing. We did not. They didn't even allow us to reach the office. They didn't allow us. We didn't. It was on. They met us on the road and started chasing us.
Is it that he was aware you were coming?
I think so. No, because of the announcement by the labor leaders yesterday. Yeah, because there was an announcement. There was a press conference, and so he knew that we were coming.
Which area here? It was in
It was Asokoro.
Who is your name, sir?
My name is Isaiah. My name is Isaiah Igege Ela Church.
Okay.